crap, it's like a really good one too. But yeah, Earth Defense Force. It reminded me a slight bit of that in terms of like the sandboxy nature to this game here. And as you can see, it plays really good. Like, again, they actually managed to get what was really kind of choppy and now made it super clean. It looks really good. The AI, as hopefully you can hear in the background, yep. You can hear in the background there, it's just really good. Like, insanely good. I was going to play this for stream, but I was uncertain of how it performed, so that's why I did a recording of gameplay and I was going to talk about it. But if it gets to the point where it's incredibly smooth, I might actually reapproach it again for a stream and actually play it through. But again, you can see it's like this game could also be really cool on VR, I think.
Life support online. Navigation system online. Telemetry online.
I guess you're here, I'm trying to move, but I realize that they lock your feet into place because the robot's talking to you.
Health monitor online. The safest place for our ship is in a low energy orbit above us. Once we collect enough fuel, I will call the ship to come and pick us up. First, we need to put a miner on the fuel deposit.
So again, they're telling me to go to the first resource there, which I believe was... Shoot, what the heck was it?
Now open your construction menu and build a miner.
Oh, you drew a blank. It was energy, I believe. No, it was...
Only one miner can work at a time.
Heck was it?
Deposit. Next, we need to put a miner on the metal deposit and start.
I think it was something.
In white on the map. Move to the metal deposit.
I think it was fuel, not fuel. No, energy was over somewhere else.
Control menu, and I recommend you build 2 metal miners. Place the miner on the metal deposit. Good. We need metal to build things. You can put up to 5 metal miners on this resource, but use your metal.
But yeah, I'm like looking at it going,
it's your
hell was the fuel?
Next, we need to put a miner on the energy deposit and start collecting energy. Energy is marked in blue on the map. Move to the energy deposit.
Metal. That's what it was, metal. So it was basically metal at first, and then it was, they had you do energy, then fuel. And for some strange reason, I came across a weird thing where I could not get fuel anymore. And they told me to build certain materials and resources and all that. And it's like I could not get that because, again, it was not permitting me to do so. And so I'm like, well, how the hell do you expect me to, you know, build more of these, you know... So yeah, I pretty much put 4 of those beacons, or tried to put 4 of those beacons on top of the metal resources there, and... Yeah, the game has this entire vibe of Earth Defense Force. I mean, obviously you're not on Earth, or not going against ants or nothing like that, so it's not completely like that, but the elements of it are very similar to that game. But at the same time, it proposes a really good and charming kind of defender game, or tower defense kind of game, where it's a little bit more free range than it was, as you can see right here.
Place the miner on the energy deposit. Remember, you need metal to build weapons, energy to power them, and fuel to be able to escape.
You can also see those little counters there at the bottom right, underneath the cup there. They show how much energy I'm generating with these resource nodes.
Open your control menu and build a sniper sentry.
Again, this is one of the few reasons why I did this as a recording as opposed to trying to stream it, because it would probably be bottled down like crazy. And this isn't against the game entirely, saying it's going to be a bad, you know, optimized game necessarily. It's because of my own computer's limitations. You know, I felt like it would be done disjustice. Besides me, of course, having a humongous speech impediment talking to you today. So,
resulting in an accuracy rate of 95%. It fires 1 round every 3 seconds. You can pick up sentries and other...
Yeah, the sniper torrent, though, is pretty awesome.
Your rifle will do little damage against armored targets. Build 4 more sniper sentry guns and place them around us.
This is me trying to figure out where I was... how the heck to toggle between the settings, which you press L, by the way, to toggle your... you know, auto fire and semi-automatic fire on that sniper rifle there. That rifle.
I'm detecting a heat signal.
Me trying to set up the bases. I'm also looking at the mini-map up above there in the corner.
At least 4 snipers.
Like, I was trying to find a good spot to place all those turrets, but, you know. I just figured out Blue's Clues. There you go.
Long-range sensors have detected a dormant terraforming robot 1,000 meters to the north. I don't know if it's hostile or not, but it's time we studied it. I am able to take control of your heads-up display and display images to you. Transmitting to your heads-up display now. Originally designed for the military, this Arachnid-class tank has an operating weight of 22 tons.
The robot design in this is pretty awesome.
Red radiometer optics, autonomous navigation system, and is powered by a thorium fuel cell.
Looks a little bit like a Metal Gear.
A multifunction role to assist colonists with scientific research, transporting ground assets, heavy lift and tunneling. It still has its military-grade weaponry meant for colonist protection. These tanks are tough and smart. I can't tell if it's hostile while it's dormant. Hold on. It is booting. It has detected me. It's trying to gain access to our systems. It is hostile. Commencing cyber attack. I am trying to shut it down. I can't. Triggering emergency firewall. It has begun a cyber attack. It has breached our firewall. Botnets have been uploaded. Polymorphic virus detected. Worm detected. I can't stop it. It is downloading everything. Shutting down power to all digital communication.
Hopefully the sound and everything is coming through clear, by the way.
Successful. They are disconnected. Restoring all files. Repairing damaged files. Rebooting. Back online. Unrepairable damage minimal. We cannot win a cyber war against them. They are far superior. Our only strategy must be kinetic warfare. We're going to need more sniper sentries. Try building 3 more. Enemy advancing towards us from the north.
Okay.
Enemy ETA in 60 seconds.
Yeah, I was just making sure I wasn't...
Are booting. They are all coming. You must stop them or everyone will die. This is not an exercise. I am disengaging all firing safeties. Live ammo levels full. Lethal forces authorized. Enemy ETA in 30 seconds. Consider overlapping fields of fire, line of sight, flanking positions, sentry formations. Use the terrain to your advantage. You must create a robot killing field if you are going to survive. The enemy is targeting our sentries instead of you. Keep enough sentries working so that they consider the sentries more of a threat than you are. Fuel has reached 25%. I am starting my battlefield analysis algorithm, displaying our defensive strength on your HUD now. Build and repair as many sentries as you can to keep this indicator in the blue.
Bit of the screen you can see right here, all the turrets, how many I placed down, those little squares. If you see one of them missing, then obviously that means, you know.
Good job. First tank
Go, destroyed one.
There are many more coming. Keep working.
Really cool little animation there when you destroy one finally.
You can instruct me to repair any damaged items for you by opening your construction menu and choosing repair. You can also repair, deactivate, or recycle items yourself.
And also they kind of give you a heads up when stuff's or your turrets are getting damaged and all that. And I don't know what the hell is doing here.
Anti-aircraft sentry ready. Open your construction menu and build an anti-aircraft sentry.
This is the part where I came up to, like I noticed I was not having any more energy nodes. Like they want me to build like one more miner thing there, but it would not work at all. See, I'm like over here trying to figure out how come it's not activating, or the miner thing was not activating to give me more energy.